MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Here with
Steve.
How's it going, guys? We're going to be talking about a little bit of a supplement called the Champions of Fenris. Now, for those of you who are Space Wolves players, this is very exciting. This is very exciting to me, and you just like this stuff because...
Well, let's be honest here. After all the comments of everybody saying, you gotta get the,
you gotta get the supplement.
This one.
Yeah, you gotta do it. So that's why we're doing it.
We have to, yeah.
And after looking through it, I agree that it'd be kind of silly to just play regular Space Wolves. Really, it would be. And you'll soon learn why. But anyway, this video we're going to be talking about this is the introduction to a series of videos as part of the Wolf Saga videos, because it's all part of the Wolf Sagas. But in this particular video, we're going to talk about the intro to the supplement. So if you're not sure of some of the special rules that you get and the detachments and what it allows, this is the video that you're going to want to watch. So why don't we start with the Champions of Fenris special rules.
Alright, right off the hop, we got a new saga here. Well, it's called the Saga Born, actually. Characters part of a detachment or formation presented in this book must always issue and accept challenges whenever possible. If you have several models in common with the special rule with this effect, you can choose which model issues or accept challenges. That's not terrible, because every one of these characters are probably going to be a beat stick character anyway, so you kind of want that. It's not that big of a deal.
A beat stick character.
Well, they are. These are all like fighty characters, right? They're not leaders or high leadership or special rules for their army to do weird things. They put out wounds.
Oh yeah. No, I absolutely agree with that.
These guys, not that every army can't make a character that can take out other characters, but I think, you know, Space Wolves is one of those that can do it easier.
If you're Saga Born, you essentially have the Champion of Chaos special rule. In fact, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's really the same thing.
Yeah.
Except, you know what? Here it actually specifies you can throw someone else up there instead of...
As long as one character is doing it.
Yeah, but you can do that anyway.
Right.
But anyway.
So that's another one of your armies are kind of chaotic and...
That's why I like these guys. See the crossover?
Is that what it is? There's the draw right there?
There it
okay.
is. Right, I'll just replace that with Champion of Chaos.
So, I mean, it's an okay rule. It's neither good nor bad.
Because there's no disadvantage to being in a challenge.
You probably always want to be in a... Well, there's a case where...
There's only a disadvantage if you're the weaker one. If you're the weaker one, then it's a disadvantage because you're probably killed first.
It's rare.
Yeah,
it's rare.
It's really rare.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'd rather try to make a swing than not attack at all.
Right.
We also got first among equals, all Wolfguard battle leaders, Wolfguard pack leaders, Wolfguard Terminator leaders, and Thunderwolf cavalry pack leaders. So basically, the sergeants of the squads that are part of a detachment or formation found in this book have the preferred enemy character special rule. So again,
it's useful. Yeah. You're
always going to be in challenges, re-rolling those ones. Mm-hmm. And just before we continue on, you're going to see that a couple times. As part of a detachment or formation presented in this book, this supplement, it's a large supplement. There are a lot of formations and such in here, unlike the previous ones. Like my Andin one, I got a page and a half of rules. Basically, it's a paragraph of characters who do this instead. Here are a couple new items for you. It doesn't even compare. There's a lot of stuff in this book. Mm-hmm. It's actually a really great value, really great deal for a Games Workshop supplement.
Absolutely, especially since it's so much better than the regular codex.
You know what it is, right?
Right.
There have been a few comments where the guy said, if you're going to play Space Wolves, you got to get this because it's just better. And I thought, okay, the Space Wolf Codex is not bad. It can't be
It's
that
actually
important.
not bad, and that's the funny thing.
This is a lot better. Now, again, this is unplay tested on...
That's right. I was just going to say that. But really, at the end of the day, we'll know after we use this.
But there are a lot of things I want to try, you want to play with. Nothing that's really disheartening or I wish it was better. Nothing sounds bad.
And by the way, I'm building my army according to the formations listed here in the supplement.
It's a good idea.
That's what I'm doing. So let's go into the Warlord's traits table.
Yeah, it's a whole new Warlord trait table. I very quickly went through them.
So first one, Fire in the Blood. The Warlord can reroll a single failed saving throw every turn.
Which is really good, I think. That's not bad.
Every turn, yeah, that's not bad. Thread Cutter. When fighting in a challenge, the Warlord rerolls all failed 2 wound rolls.
Okay, I mean, here's the thing. It's not bad. You already have preferred enemy. You're probably going to have a weapon that's going to wound on a 2+ anyway.
Yeah.
It sounds a little redundant. But I mean, if you want to take wolf claws and fight a monstrous creature character.
But you got claws anyway, and you probably have shred.
Yeah, they have shred.
Right, but it's when you don't have it, so.
Yeah, unless you're taking a frost weapon, then it's not that good. It's not bad, but not that good.
Gatekeeper, nominate one weapon carried by your warlord. That weapon has a mastercrafted special rule. Note, however, this cannot be applied to any relics of the Great Wolf. Okay, so mastercrafted again, like not bad.
It's a little bonus.
Yeah, and if you have preferred enemy, that's only for ones.
Right.
And so.
Right. So this is a better bonus than the last one.
Yeah. Let's see. Blessing of the Wolf, the warlord, and any unit he joins during deployment have the outflank special rule.
See, that one I like a lot because obviously you can, prepare for a chance of rolling that. Plus, so you have the ability to reroll your warlord traits with some formations later on. So you can't plan directly around that, but you can kind of hope for it, and it's kind of useful to make a unit that would be really good for outflanking.
Mm-hmm. Thane to the King, the warlord has the fearless special rule.
Yeah. They can't all be great.
Yeah, it's just okay. Deeds beyond counting. The warlord has the preferred enemy special rule.
Which is okay, because
the other one is just for characters.
Right. Well, it's more than that. Preferred enemy goes
first among equals, that's just for characters. Preferred enemies is universal.
Yeah, but preferred enemy, if you have preferred enemy, so does your unit. So that's where, like, your warlord has preferred enemy, now your warlord and his unit have preferred enemy.
Yep.
So that's
everyone
awesome.
is a preferred enemy of the unit, yep.
Yeah. So that's another really good one. So there are two I think you would really hope for. A couple more that are pretty good. In the last two, whatever, you get them some bonus, but it's not that big of a deal if you don't get them.
Relics of the Great Wolf. There's 6 of these, and we're gonna comb through this.
All right, this first one is this armor here. Is basically it's called armor of. Ooh, do you want to try pronouncing that?
Armor of Asvald Stormrack.
It's basically Terminator armor. It's a 2+ armor save with a 4+ invulnerable, bulky, deep strike, but it will not die, relentless obviously, and can make sweeping advance.
Cannot make.
Yeah, so you're basically paying
50 points
for it will not die.
No, you're paying 50 points for a better invuln save because typically it's 5 up with Terminator armor and it will not die.
Right. I don't know if that's
it for an HQ. If you have it will not die, it's more useful.
Yeah, but let's be honest. How often do you remember to use it?
Well, you can't ask me that.
Every
That's
time.
not
You're
fair
gonna
asking me
forget
because I forget
almost
all the
every
time.
I don't think I would ever. Because of that, I don't think I would ever use it. Seems like a lot of points for something I'm probably going to forget most of the time.
This is true. However, it might be less expensive than upgrading to Terminator armor. Because how much is that typically? Is that 35 points?
Can't be. It's probably about 20. That's a guess right now.
It's more than 20 for sure.
I don't. Probably.
I'm going to say 35.
I almost
points.
just bet it's going to be 20, but
I'm going to say 35.
35.
Points.
Even at 35 points, it's. I'm not worried. 50 points for.
Yeah.
It's basically Terminator armor with +1 invulnerable and it will not die. I'd rather spend 50 points elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. But you never know.
If you want the extra vulnerable, you want a storm shield.
50 points is a lot, though.
It's a lot of points.
It's really a lot. It's for armor too. It's not even for like a weapon. So Frost Fury, that looks like it's a weapon. It's 24-inch range, Strength 4, AP 5. So it's Bolter, but it's Assault 4 and it has Hellfrost.
Yeah, the Hellfrost is you suffer 1 or more unsaved wounds from the weapon. You must pass a separate strength test for each wound suffered or be removed as a casualty. It's 15 points. If you had an extra 15 points, I might use it. I don't think it's a must-take, but
it just makes it fun.
Yeah,
bringing that to as part of your Space Wolves army. All right, Kraken Bone Sword, 35 points. Let's see how much. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Well, it's a AP2.
Strength +1 AP2.
Wow.
Mastercrafted.
Okay, that's AP2.
Ooh.
At initiative.
Ooh. That's right.
That is AP2 at initiative. That is extremely rare. So 35 points for a Mastercrafted Power Sword that has AP2.
Wow. Okay.
I'd use that.
That would probably be used.
See,
crazy amount.
Now already you're looking at the reroll to wound traits already a lot better with that sword right there.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely at the top of the list so far.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mordecai's Claws. It's a pair of wolf claws, and they replace the model's ranged and melee weapons. Strength +1, AP 3. Maul, Rending, Shred, specialist weapon.
The Maul special rule is, in close combat, the bearer of the Mordekai's Claws gains D3 attacks instead of +1 for fighting with 2 weapons.
You roll at the start of each subphase.
So it's 45 points for a pair of Wolf Claws with the chance of
getting more attacks.
Yeah, you replace your +1 with D3, so you're paying basically 15 points more to get a 66% chance of getting 1 or 2 more attacks. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not a Krakenbone sword.
It's not a crack, exactly.
Alright. Do you love how we just like power game immediately?
Well, it's you can't help, if you're going to review a book, you want to review what's really good.
What sticks out, right?
Yeah, what sticks out. And that's what that already sticks out.
Alright, the Pelt of Beowulf. The wearer of the Pelt of Beowulf has the Fear special rule. Furthermore, enemy units with the Beast's Cavalry or Monstrous Creature unit types that are in base contact with the wearer or his unit automatically fail any fear tests they are required to make unless they have, and they shall know no fear or fearless special rules.
Now that would be really nice if it wasn't for everybody having an initial no fear. I mean...
Now the good thing about that though is only 10 points. It is cheap.
Yeah.
So, when you're fighting hordes of guys that typically aren't fearless...
It's 10 points, I would take it every time.
Probably, right? Because then they're rolling 5s to hit
I mean,
you.
how many,
if there's
how
a
many
horde of
armies,
guys, that's a lot more hits.
How many armies is it going to work on? Imperial Guard or Astra Militarum?
It'll work on Chaos with the Cultists.
The Chaos Cultists, it's going to work on Necrons, which again doesn't really matter on them. But it's 10 points. For 10 points.
Does it work on Orcs?
Are they fearless in a mob? They might be fearless.
Well, they have a different mob rule now.
Oh, that's true.
I think they have to roll like a certain die for it to be fearless, otherwise it's other results.
Orcs might have some sort of weird orky thing where it makes them fearless or on a chart or something. They might have something, but I mean, there are a few armies out there where it's only 10 points. I'd take it.
Actually, doesn't that work on Eldar as well?
It does work on Eldar, but they want to stay out of combat. So if you're in combat with them already, they already have
it also works on Tau, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fell Claw's Teeth, 15 points. Bear of the Fell Claw's Teeth. Rerolls all fail to hit rolls in close combat.
Well, yep, take it.
Yeah, see that? For 15 points? Yes.
Yep, for sure. Especially with that Kraken Bone Sword.
But hold on, wouldn't you say that might be a little bit of redundancy though? Because you already have preferred enemy.
Come on, how many times we rolled 5 dice in attack and only hit 2 or 3 times? And where that one extra attack could have made a huge difference in the combat. Kraken Bone Sword, Fell Claw's Teeth, 50 points to the pair, rerolled a hit.
Well, here's the thing, if you bring the Kraken Bone Sword, it's already mastercrafted.
I'm more paying 35 points for AP2 at initiative with +1 strength.
Right, but since it has mastercrafted, then
I actually
just saying like redundancy, right?
I actually called this before a power weapon with AP2. No, it's a power axe.
It is a power
unwieldy.
Axe. That's right. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
Only it's a sword, not an axe.
No, it's it'd be a sword. It's called a sword.
It's called a sword.
But it's got the power axe.
I think that's the first of its kind, though. It's got to be. Have you seen that anywhere before?
Well, actually,
have you seen a power sword with AP2?
You should know this. The Space Wolves have a frost sword, which is +1 strength.
I should know it, but I don't because I haven't actually played a Space Wolf bat rep
That's
yet,
true. Actually,
because I don't have my models.
I picked on you for no reason. Actually,
yeah,
you haven't played one game.
Yeah, that's called being a big bully.
That's what I do.
But I forgive you because I'm a forgiving person.
Oh, thank you. I'll take your forgiveness.
You also smell really good. Because like we're breaking personal space bubble right now.
See, this looks normal to you guys right now on camera because
but if we abnormally close.
If you pan the camera way out, like if this room is large enough, you just see
two
look
like
guys
we're cuddling.
sitting shoulder. That's what happens
like.
right now.
Absolutely. So I think that's all the relics that you get here. And the last thing we're going to talk about in this video is the Company of the Great Wolf Detachment.
And a whole new detachment.
This is important to note, and here I'm going to show this just to kind of give. Probably you won't be able to see it, but oh, there you go. We're in focus. Okay. And now that you didn't have enough time to read what that was, we're going to explain it. So you can get 4 HQs, and you can bring 8 elite choices, 3 troops choices, 3 fast attack, 3 heavy support, 1 fortification, 1 Lord of War. But the key here is 4 HQs and 8 elites.
Sorry, no, 6 elites.
No. Look.
2 are compulsory.
That's compulsory, and then the optionals on top of that.
Oh, you know what? I didn't notice that at
Yeah.
first glance. So there are no compulsory troop choices, and you can only take 3 optional ones.
The compulsory ones are 1 HQ and 2 elites.
So it's basically an elite army.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had something in my throat there.
Very, very literally.
Yes.
It's meant to be
literally
there.
the elite army, and it's going to be. Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know if I like that.
You don't like that? Why?
I don't know
Why? They want to sell more Terminator models, and that's why they're doing it.
I think there should be more. Like, this is getting close to Elder Cheese level kind of stuff right here.
Right. It's only getting close though. It's not quite there.
Not quite there.
Because
yet?
nothing is quite there.
Okay, then I feel better.
There's a certain level of trickery that no one will gravitate to.
I mean, but you don't need to have it in Terminator armor. Those can be in power
They
armor.
could be in. That's right. But you know that people are going to buy the Terminators.
Yeah, probably.
Because why not, right? Because here's the thing. This is the detachment, but we haven't gotten to the formations yet. And the formations are really what are the key to all of this, because you get certain perks when you get the formations, and those we're going to go in another video, and much more of other videos, because it's too much to do in one video. But this video we want to talk about the basics before we talk about all that stuff. And now that we're done talking about all this stuff, because it's really
we are not done. We are not done.
There's a couple things here that I just realized.
We got command
benefits.
Right.
Wow. See, I was looking at that.
I was going to cut you off.
You were. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah, I saw you were waiting. You had the knife there. And you were just waiting.
Let
to
him keep going and bury himself a little farther.
And slash my tires. All right. So let's talk about command benefits.
First one is Grimnar's right hand.
I love how there's silence. Like, what does that mean?
I thought about something else. But isn't Grimnar a dwarf god in fantasy? Somebody's already posted a correction to what I just said, so we'll ignore that.
Yeah, so the answer is in the thing below, and if it's thumbed up a lot, then you know it's true. Because that's really what defines truth
right.
in the videos.
It's a thumbs up.
That's right. So anyway, if this detachment is your primary detachment, you can re-roll the result when rolling on the Champions of Fenris Warlord traits table.
Yeah, that's what I referred to a little earlier. So, I mean, you have a better chance of getting a really good one.
That's right. And Kingsguard.
Yeah, this is the one. This is more Elder Cheese right here.
This is the one that you're going to want to remember.
Yeah, okay? I'm not even going to read this.
The following models have +1 weapon skill to their profile. When they're chosen as part of this detachment. Why wouldn't you if you're bringing this? Wolfguard, Wolfguard Pack Leader. Wolfguard Terminator, Wolfguard Terminator Leader. Thunderwolf Cavalry, Thunderwolf Cavalry Pack Leader. This is why you want to bring Terminators, right? Or Wolfguard. You know, Wolfguard, you can bring those as well, but like...
it's definitely not a bad command benefit.
Right.
It's not... It is not... What's the word I'm looking for?
Not
objective secured. That's the detachment in the rule book. Their command benefit is objective secured, so troop choices... you know, objective secured things.
Yes.
It's not that, but it could be a good trade-off.
I would say so, because you're not always going to be playing the Maelstrom of War games. That's why it's a good trade-off.
I mean, this almost feels like taking an Unbound list to me.
Yeah, you're going to want to stack your benefits into your favor.
Yeah, so a lot of, like, if you were, before the supplement, I thought about making a very elite Wolfguard army, some on bikes, some in Terminator armor, and it'd be Unbound. Mm-hmm. Now I can do it in a detachment and get +1 weapon skill on everybody. Mm-hmm. So, it's, I would have played that way anyway. I got no penalty for doing so, I got a bonus for doing so.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay, well.
I like it.
Me too. So, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think of the supplement, if you have it, if you played games with it, if you've used formations from it, and how your battles have gone. We really want to know. We want to look at them. Let us know your thoughts. The next video that we're going to be doing is a formation, and we're going to be talking about the Kingsguard Storm Force. That'll be in the Vault, so if you're a Vault member, click on the link below to watch that video. If you're not a Vault member, we invite you to click on that video on the link below and sign up for a free 7-day trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault, so you can see that video as well as all the other videos that are in the Vault. The Vault helps support us and run this place and allow us to make videos, so we thank you for that, and we are going to see you in the next video. Happy wargaming.